killed my father. Wanted to execute me for a crime I didn't commit. He was the woman I loved.
The girl ready to give up her ears, her nose, her tongue, the hopes and dreams, her loves and hates, all that makes a girl who she is forever.
War comes to Westeros where the Knights of the Vale fight for their king.
And I have always counseled loyalty to the throne. Seize Winterfell from whichever thief survives.
Bearing false witness before the gods is as grave a sin as any, my lady.
I'm Sansa Stark of Winterfell. This is my home, and you can't frighten me.
You've known Sansa since she was a girl. Now watch her become a woman.
I'll be your squire.
Oh, what an honor. Yeah. See that, folks?
That's a shiny
Yes, it is.
zombie.
We're gonna try and fight these walkers together, guys.
Do they make swords out of dragon glass, or is it just little daggers?
All I've heard about is daggers.
Yeah, we haven't seen like a dragon glass sword.
Man, it's been a hot minute.
Yeah.
Nope, we're back to cleaning dead people. Oh, wow. She looks like she's changed a bit. Wow. Was that 3 different bodies just then?
Yeah, maybe. It's all old people.
Mm-hmm.
She wants to know where they're going.
Yep.
What are they doing with the bodies?
Get back to work.
I've been here for weeks. I'm not scrubbing one more corpse until you tell me why I'm doing it.
You will know why.
When?
When it's time, not before. Get back to work.
When do I get to play the game?
Game.
The game. The game of faces?
You tried already. You failed.
I didn't even know I was playing.
Who are you?
No one.
Get back to work.
Well, who are you? What are you doing here? How did you get here?
I'm from Westeros, just like you. Daughter of a lord, just like you. Except I was an only child, heir to his fortune. My mother died. My father remarried, and his new wife gave birth to a girl. My stepmother didn't want any rivals for her precious daughter, so she tried to kill me with poison. I found out, sought help from the Faceless Men, and my father was widowed again. I've been serving them ever since.
Arya's like, all right.
Was that true or a lie?
A lie. She's playing the game on her.
What?
Did you believe every word I said? Get back to work.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. At least you don't have to do the heavy lifting. Just wash.
Who are you?
No one.
And where did you come from?
Westeros. My family home is Winterfell. I'm the youngest daughter of a great lord, Arya Stark. He died in battle.
A lie.
After he was executed, I fled the capital. Had to kill a stable boy. Drove my sword through his back.
A lie.
I stabbed him in the gut.
Yeah.
I tried to find my mother and brother, but I never did. They were murdered by Walder Frey. An outlaw kidnapped me. A man called Polliver. A man called the Hound. Sandor Clegane. He tried to sell me, but was wounded in a fight. He begged me to kill him, but I wouldn't. I left him in the mountains to die. I wanted him to suffer. I hated him. I hated him. That's not a lie!
A girl lies. To me, to the many-faced god, to herself. Does she truly want to be no one?
She didn't
Yes.
hate him. She just doesn't even know that herself.
I'm not playing this stupid game anymore!
We never stop playing.
I think she like romanticized what this could be way too
Yeah.
much, and then it's like, oh, this is gonna be great.
Uh-huh.
I get to kill all the people I hate. But there's way more to it than that.
Those villages we were supposed to find. We can't live on berries and roots.
I can.
You're not hungry.
Of course I'm hungry.
You're an awful traveling companion. Do you know that? Possibly the least charming man I've ever met.
I'm not your traveling companion.
We are traveling together, in each other's company. Therefore,
You ever shut up?
I sailed from King's Landing to Pentos in a crate without ever saying a word.
Why?
Never occurred to you to ask why until now? You never wondered why Tyrion Lannister decided to visit a brothel in Volantis?
I'm sure you visited many brothels in many cities.
I killed my father. He wanted to execute me for a crime I didn't commit. He was the woman I loved.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Damn. Well, all right
Miserable
then.
as you are, Mormont, at least your father was a good man.
What do you know about my father?
I met him. I visited the wall. When I asked him about his men, he knew all the
does he know?
stories, every one of them. He actually
dead.
cared about the people under his command. How do they put it in the watch? We shall never see his like again.
he doesn't know.
Oh, you didn't know. I'm sorry. I am.
How?
I only know what I heard.
How?
He was leading an expedition beyond the wall. There was a mutiny. He was murdered by his own men.
Yeah, that hits hard.
We better keep moving.
Wow, that's crazy. It didn't never occur to me that Jorah never knew that.
Is that a child he's bringing?
Maybe.
Oh, my goodness.
Valamagulis.
Iris.
I have nowhere else to go. I've taken her to every healer in Bravos. I've spent every penny I had. She suffers every day of her life. I just want it to end.
Oh, God. Is she allowed to do this?
It hurts. I know. Don't be afraid. I used to be like you. I was sick. I was dying. But my father never gave up on me. He loved me more than anything in the world, just like your father loves you. So he brought me here.
Playing it now.
My father prayed to the many-faced God, and I drank the water from his fountain. It healed me. I've devoted my life to him now. You don't want to hurt anymore. Drink.
Uh-oh, is she in trouble?
Or not. I get to go? See where all the dead people go?
Maybe.
She just keeps going down and down and down. To the crypt. What in the hell?
Are those heads in there?
Mm-hmm.
All of those?
Mm-hmm.
And the Headless Horseman is going on. Oh my gosh.
Jesus Christ.
What are they doing with all those?
I don't know. The Faceless Men? I don't know. They're all faces. And faces.
Alright,
The girl ready to give up her ears, her nose, her tongue. The hopes and dreams, her loves and hates, all that makes a girl who she is forever. No, a girl is not ready to become no one.
Who's that?
But she's ready to become someone else.
That's insane.
yes.
I don't know what that
Why
means,
Daenerys?
but...
Why is she worth all this? As I recall, the Mormonts fought against the Targaryens during Robert's rebellion.
You believe in anything?
I believe in lots of things.
Something greater than ourselves, I mean. The gods, destiny. You believe there's a plan for this world?
No.
Neither did I. I was a cynic, just like you. Then I saw a girl step into a great fire with 3 stone eggs. When the fire burned out, I thought I'd find her blackened bones. Instead, I saw her, Daenerys, alive and unhurt, holding her baby dragons. Have you ever heard baby dragons singing?
No.
It's hard to be a cynic after that.
It means she's going to be a great queen.
No, it doesn't.
The Targaryens are famously insane. What if she conquers the world? Then what?
So Lannisters.
1,000 years of peace and prosperity.
First, we have to conquer the world.
We? All right. Let's assume your dreams come true. She's ecstatic when you bring her this enemy dwarf. She hacks off my head and restores your position. You command her armies, sail to Westeros, defeat all your enemies, and watch her climb those steps and sit on the Iron Throne. Hurrah! Long live the Queen. Then what?
Then she rules.
So a woman who has not spent a single day of her adult life in Westeros becomes the ruler of Westeros? That's justice?
She's the rightful heir.
Why? Because her father, who burned living men for amusement, was the king?
It's a slave ship.
Why are they anchored?
They probably came ashore for
Water.
Ooh.
Got a lot of fight in you, huh?
Salt mines?
Yeah. That, our galley slave. He looks strong enough.
What about the dwarf?
Worthless. Cut his throat.
Wait! Let's discuss this.
And then chop off his cock. We'll sell it for a fortune. The dwarf's cock has magic powers.
Wait!
Doesn't make...
Wait, you can't just hand a dried cock to a merchant and expect him to pay for it. He has to know it came from a dwarf. And how could he know? Unless he sees the dwarf.
It will be a dwarf-sized cock.
Guess again.
The dwarf lives until we find a cock merchant.
Queen Daenerys has outlawed slavery.
We're bound for Volantis, not Slavers Bay. Besides, she reopened the fighting pits. I've never heard of free men fighting in the pits.
The fighting pits in Marine. You're in luck then. You're about to be rich. You are looking at one of the great warriors in the Seven Kingdoms. Him.
Him? He got to be 60 years old.
Oh, sure, he's a bit long in the tooth, a bit withered. Been in the sun too long. We can all see that. But he is a veteran of 100 battles. They wrote songs about him.
Gary's doing his thing.
Mm-hmm.
He won the tournament at Lannisport, unseating Sir Jaime Lannister himself, the Kingslayer.
Jousting. You're talking about jousting. A fancy game for fancy lads. The men who fight in the pits of Marine will swallow him whole.
I killed a Dothraki blood rider in single combat.
Tyrion's like, yes. Feed into it, come on.
Liar.
It's no lie. His name was Quotho. He was blood rider to Khal Drogo. Take me to Slavers Bay, put a sword in my hand, I'll prove my worth.
Oh my.
It worked.
It did.
They're still on their way.
Lord Baelish.
Oh, jeez.
Yes.
Oh, boy.
Lancel Lannister.
Why are...
Brother Lancel, we abandon our family names.
It's quite a family to abandon.
The city has changed since you were here last. We flooded the gutters with wine, smashed the false idols, and set the godless on the run.
Well done. I'm here on urgent business for the Queen, Mother. Should I send word that I'll be delayed?
Oh, yeah. He is that.
Step carefully, Lord Baelish. You'll find there's little tolerance for flesh peddlers in the new King's Landing.
We both peddle fantasies, Brother Lancel. Mine just happened to be entertaining. Do you think it's wise, Your Grace, arresting the heir to Highgarden?
The Faith arrested the heir to Highgarden.
Of course. And the Faith were armed on your orders.
The King's orders.
No,
Is the King
your
to blame for
orders.
Dolores?
Oh, you're talking about yourself right there?
I know you're still in mourning.
Lysa was a good woman, a kind woman.
She was neither of those things, we both know it. Still, I pity her son. How fortunate the young Lord of the Vale has a new father to counsel him.
I know how hard it can be to lose both your parents at such a young age.
If war comes to Westeros, will the Knights of the Vale fight for their king?
Young Lord Robin heeds my advice, and I have always counselled loyalty to the throne.
Good. If there's nothing else.
He's lying.
Mm-hmm.
There is another matter, Your Grace. Something so urgent I couldn't trust the words to a raven. You once charged me with finding Arya Stark. To my shame, I failed you, but I have found Sansa Stark, alive and well, and home again, living at Winterfell.
That's not possible.
My sources are well placed.
He put her
They
there.
tell me Roose Bolton plans to marry her to his son, Ramsay, a bastard recently legitimized by King Tommen.
Roose Bolton is Warden of the North by the grace of my father.
Indeed, his reward for stabbing his own king in the heart.
We were fools to trust a turncloak.
Marrying his son to the last of the Starks gives him more legitimacy in the north than an alliance with a hated southern house.
I will skin him and his bastard like that
Oh, you
wretch from
sound
their
like
bloody
them.
They're playing.
Counsel patience, Your Grace.
He is such a...
Sansa helped murder my son. Roose Bolton is a traitor.
Stannis Baratheon was also a traitor, marching with his army on Winterfell. Let Stannis and Roose battle. Let the enemies of the throne slaughter each other, and when they're done, seize Winterfell from whichever thief survives.
Winterfell is 1,000 miles away from here. The weather has already begun to turn.
That is why it is critical to strike soon, while the victor still licks his wounds. Surely your Uncle Kevin could muster a force.
My Uncle Kevin has all the courage of a kitchen mouse.
Sir Jaime, then.
Jaime is away on a sensitive diplomatic mission. I have no idea when he'll be back.
Perhaps I can help. The Knights of the Vale are some of the best fighters in Westeros, trained to battle in the ice and the snow.
Forgive me, Lord Baelish. You have a reputation as a moneylender and a brothel keeper, not a military man.
You wouldn't risk a single Lannister soldier or a single coin from the royal treasury. What do you have to lose? A brothel keeper?
And if you succeed?
Name me Warden of the North.
Okay.
Speak to the king this evening.
Oh,
and
she...
issue a royal decree.
I'll not rest until the lion flies over Winterfell.
He is gonna betray them so hard.
Oh, yeah.
I hope.
What if he
Or
says
he's
no?
a...
You won't. You've waited long enough. I want you to be my wife. Now. What is it?
Do you want to marry me because our families arranged it? Or do you...
Nope. He cares about you.
Maybe. I don't believe anything anyone says.
Yeah.
Can't. Not yet.
Why not?
You know why not. Someone will see.
You are going to be my wife. I am going to be your husband. We're allowed to walk through the gardens together.
How many other girls have you walked through these gardens?
I like the way your eyes go squinty when you're jealous.
They do not go squinty, and you didn't answer the question.
They make a lovely couple. A Lannister and a Martell. They have no idea how dangerous that is. We must protect them.
Yes, my prince.
You haven't had to use that axe of yours in a long time. I hope you remember how.
I remember how.
What?
He knows this is all about to fall apart.
Were warmer than spring. The
definitely not done.
blade, it was made of black steel, and its kiss was a terrible thing. The Dornishman's wife would sing as she bathed in a voice that was sweet as a
All right,
peach.
that's enough.
I'm coming to the best part.
Trying to blend in. I don't want everyone in Dorne to hear your accent.
This song really is all about the ending.
We can wait. There. That's the water gardens.
Once we've got the princess, then what?
I like to improvise.
That explains the golden hand.
Unbowed, unbent, unbroken. For Oberyn. For Oberyn.
Is she sending those girls out to? Oh.
They're here at the same
Oh
time.
my goodness.
Well, she's made herself at home.
Marcella,
Uncle Jamie? I don't understand. What are you doing here?
let's speak in private.
I am Tristan Martell.
Tristan is my intended.
Excellent. Good to meet you.
We weren't expecting you, Lord Jaime.
Why don't you let them have some time alone, son? Let's not do something stupid.
That was something stupid. We have to go, Marcella, now.
You hurt him!
He'll be fine, I promise, but we have to. Oh, for sake.
Whips hurt.
Yeah. Oh, he's good at maneuvering them, though.
You're coming with me. I don't want to. I wasn't asking, princess.
Drop your weapons!
Yeah.
I am Obara Sand, daughter of Oberyn Martell. I fight for Dorne. Who do you fight for?
Drop your weapon!
When you were whole, it would have been a good fight.
Yeah. He's so useless.
She was trying to overthrow, trying to kill her with just 3 people. You had no more support.
Nothing.
I mean, I guess try, but now you're failed.
You can smell the from 5 miles away. Well, why have we stopped? Go on! Rumors and gossip. That's all they've got. It's theatre, nothing more. If they arrested all the pillow biters in King's Landing, there'd be no room left in the dungeons for anyone else.
Everyone knew about him and Renly.
Renly Baratheon shagged half the stable boys in the Seven Kingdoms. Everyone knew. No one cared.
He was the king's brother.
And Loras is the queen's brother. No, this is unacceptable.
Cersei's behind it.
Yes, of course she is. She wants to drag our name through the dirt. Put us in our place. Get some rest, dear. You look appalling. And let me deal with Cersei Lannister.
Oh, boy.
Your Grace, I have travelled a long way.
You must be exhausted.
Put the pen down, dear. We both know you're not writing anything.
Ah, yes, the famously tart-tongued Queen of Thorns.
Oh.
And the famous Tart Queen Cersei.
I got her.
Beg your pardon?
I know you're behind this absurd incarceration of my grandson.
If you apologise for that comment, perhaps...
You'll get your apology. When I get Loras.
I was as shocked as anyone when the Faith arrested Sir Loras.
No, you weren't.
I have no love for these fanatics.
Yes, you do.
But what can a Queen Mother do?
Has the Crown suddenly stopped needing the troops' gold and wheat my house supplies?
I can assure you, our alliance with House Tyrell remains...
Do you expect the alliance to continue after you've thrown our future into prison?
As I said, I didn't imprison
Now she's crossing you.
As for your veiled threats.
What veil?
The Lannister-Tyrell alliance brought peace to a war-torn country. Do you really want to see the Seven Kingdoms slide back into warfare?
It's your problem. You're doing it.
I didn't trust your father. I didn't particularly like him, but I respected him. He was no fool. He understood that sometimes we must work with our rivals rather than destroy them.
House Lannister has no rival. The High Septon has called for an inquest, not a trial. Just a small hearing to determine whether the charges against Loras have merit, which I'm sure they don't. Loras will be freed, our happy alliance will continue, and we'll forget this unfortunate conversation ever happened. Good day, Lady Olenna.
Cersei, you're at war with these people now.
You are aware of the rumors concerning you and Renly?
I don't pay attention to rumors.
You were said to be despondent when he died. Witnesses state that you refused to leave his bedside, even as Stannis' army closed in.
He was my friend. He was my king.
Wasn't Joffrey your king? He was anointed by the Seven, not Renly.
I was wrong to support Renly's claim. I know that. But I was forgiven by Joffrey. I fought for him at the Battle of Blackwater.
Wearing Renly's armor.
Why does it matter what I wore?
Do you deny all the charges against you? Fornication, buggery, blasphemy?
Of course I deny them.
You never lay with Renly Baratheon?
Never.
Nor any other man?
Never.
That will be all, Sir Loras.
Well, I think that's quite enough of that.
The Faith calls Queen Marjorie forward.
You call me forward?
Yes, we have some questions for you.
Oh my gosh.
I am the queen.
You are. And according to the law of the Seven, neither kings nor queens are exempt from testimony at a holy inquest.
Oh, you little shithead. Oh boy. But she's exempt. Cersei's exempt, of course. Always.
How do you respond to these charges against your brother?
Lies.
Queen Marjorie, in the presence of the gods, do you swear that your brother is innocent of these charges against him, to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, I swear it.
Thank you, Your Grace.
He's gonna pull something out at this ending to prove they're all lying, or something like that.
Oh no. That's not good. He's gonna testify against him just to get...
Don't even react.
Don't react. Oh boy,
this
that's
man?
not good.
Yes, very well. He is Sir Loras Tyrell at a high garden.
How did you come to meet?
I squired for him. He took a liking to me. He summoned me to his chamber the first day we met.
And what occurred in his chamber?
We engaged in intimate relations.
You lay with him.
That night and many others.
Liar. He's a liar.
Is there anyone else who can support your claim?
Yes, Queen Marjorie. She walked in on us once, not long ago. She didn't seem surprised.
He has no care.
This testimony is an insult to a great house.
Oh, shut up,
Why should the
Cersei.
faithful or anyone else take the word of a son?
You live with your brother half the
He has
time.
a birthmark, Your Grace, quite high on his thigh. Wine-coloured and roughly the shape of dawn.
What are you doing? Let us pass.
The Faith is satisfied there is enough evidence to bring a formal trial for Sir Loras and Queen Marjorie.
What?
Bearing false witness before the gods is as grave a sin as any, my lady. Take her.
Tommen!
What about Cersei? She lived with her brother half the time.
You can't do this. I am the queen.
Tommen!
The king! Come on, let's go, Tommen. You won't.
How dare you! Take your hands off her!
He's weak.
He can't do
She's
anything.
behind it all.
Yep.
She knows what's going
Oh my god. I want to take this sword.
What do you want?
Lord Ramsay sent me to draw your bath, my lady. Oh, you want to be clean and fresh for your new husband, don't you?
Ramsay gets bored easily.
You don't want to end up like the others.
What others?
Let's see, there was Kira, the blacksmith's daughter. She was tall like you, lovely figure. But she talked and talked and talked, and Ramsay grew tired of that. Then there was Violet. She had gorgeous blonde hair. But
She's
got
really
pregnant.
ripping her hair out.
Well, that was boring. Then Tansy, such a sweet girl. Of course, sweet girls get a bit dull after a while, don't they? Tansy let me come with him on that hunt.
Hunt?
She's trying to scare her.
Oh, it's your wedding day. Why am I
Yeah,
talking
but it
about
also
such
warns
things?
her.
Yeah. Well, that's true.
What was your name again?
Miranda.
And how long have you loved him, Miranda?
Oh.
Did you imagine that he would be with you forever? Is that it? And I came along and ruined it.
My god, Sansa!
I'm Sansa Stark of Winterfell. This is my home, and you can't frighten me.
Are you done with your bath, my lady?
Go, I can finish on my own.
You try to scare her and Sansa just shuts you down.
Yep, she's been through everything, so
Yeah.
like literally it doesn't.
There it is.
Yes?
I've come to escort you to the godswood, milady. If you please, milady, will you take my arm?
No.
Lord Ramsay, he said I'm to take your arm.
I'm not touching you.
Please, he'll punish me.
You think I care what he does to you?
Oh god.
Much has happened.
Mm-hmm. All the music makes it stressful.
Who comes before the old gods this night?
Sansa, from the House Stark, comes here to be wed. A woman grown, true-born and noble. She comes to beg the blessings of the gods.
Who comes to claim her? Ramsay of House Bolton, heir to the Dreadfort and Winterfell. Who gives her?
Eon of House Greyjoy, who was her father's ward.
Lady Sansa, will you take this man?
She knows what she's a... You can't play those puppy dog eyes on me.
I take this man.
Ugh, it's a yuck smile on him.
Are you pleased, my lady?
Oh.
Lord Tyrion was kind. He was gentle. He never touched me.
You're not lying to me.
No, my lord.
Lying to your husband on his wedding night. That would be a bad way to start a marriage.
She's actually not lying.
Nope.
We're man and wife now. We should be honest with each other.
Oh yeah, you got a long way to go.
Yes.
Take off your clothes. Oh, no. You stay here, Reek. You watch. Do I need to ask a second time?
Oh.
I hate asking a second time. Reek, I told you to watch. You've known Sansa since she was a girl. Now watch her become a woman.
You're a scumbag.
Why? Oh no.
Nah. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe. It helps us get recognition on our videos and we'll react to more in the future. Thank you.